right, I got my text messages answered, so that's good, and they were positive, so that's always a plus for me. And the puzzle pieces, oh, I wish the puzzle pieces would stop getting caught up in my sleeves. That's what I wish. It is so annoying, isn't it? Okay, there we go. Bum, 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 bum. Slowly getting done. And you know what's funny? I'm just going to go grab another puzzle and do another puzzle. So, you know, finish one, start another. Oh my gosh, isn't that just the way? There we go. Okay, what else can I talk about? Let's see. Talk about how much I don't want to do that chalkboard. I can tell you that. That is a guarantee that I do not want to do the chalkboard. Nice. Okay, good. Chalkboard. So many chalkboard pieces. I'm gonna have to put that on silent. Okay. Are there any pieces here that... Tiny bit of blue, where would you go? Right there. No, darn, right there, yep. Okay, good. Okay, something needs eye, something needs face. Okay, what's another good memory I could talk about? That's your face, okay. Something else. I'm trying to think from school, because this video is supposed to be about school stuff. Oh, that goes there. Yep. What else can I talk about? No, can't talk about that. Let me think. Oh, here's another one I remember from Fredericton. Perhaps that's the education I remember the most, just because it was the most recent. But oh, that goes way up top. Oh, way up top. Okay. So talking about snow, and if you have an inkling of me at all, you know I'm a sun bum. I'm a beach worshiper. I like to swim, so you can imagine I'm not fond of winter. It turns my beautiful bodies of water into these frozen, I can't even discuss how much I hate how winter just ruins my my swimming abilities. You can tell what part of the world I live in, definitely the northern part. But yes, so, oh crap, now what was I just saying? Oh, don't I hate how that sometimes happens? Oh, the snow, yes. So, I lived in Fredericton. I had some roommates. We were forecasted to get quite a wallop of snow. And so the apartment I lived in, where does this go? The apartment I lived in, it was like a long townhouse, if you will, like that type of style. So really long and tall. And I said to my roommates, I was like, oh, I thought we were supposed to get snow. because at that point there had been none. And there had been none. And so there was a few windows where we had walking down the hall here, and then my bedroom was down in this corner. So this long hall I had to walk down, and there was windows in the hall. And I was like, oh, where's the snow we were supposed to get? I'm probably gonna have to go to school tomorrow, you know, blah, 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 blah. Typical, you know, things you just say. And my roommates were like, oh no, the snow's coming. Like once it starts, you will see some snow. So I was like, okay. By the time I walked to my bedroom, it was a whiteout. So yes, Fredericton, woo! You get some snow, eh? Like, holy moly. I thought Nova Scotia got snow, but wow, it snowed so much. I don't think we could get our cars out of the driveway for like at least a day or two. And it wasn't the fault of the landlord. It wasn't that. It was just, one, there was nowhere for the snow to go. Two, oh my gosh, I'll never forget the snow. It was wild, guys. Like it was everywhere, and it was everything, and yeah, it was, wow, it was crazy. So yeah, all right, hang on, I gotta blow my nose again. I think it's gonna get into that time of year where, you know, the noses are running, and sorry about that. But yeah, okay, let's see, what other piece here wants to go? There we go, right up there. Figured I'd find it in a minute. Oh gosh. Okay. I'd be really interested to see where this one specific piece goes, because I can't seem to find a spot for it. I don't think that's the plate. No, I don't know what that is, but there's some parts of this puzzle, the color story or the picture, it's so faded that it's actually, and that's the design of the puzzle, but it's so faded that it's actually hard to see what part is what. So I'm gonna try my best here, but you know, and I know I should be working on the on the chalkboard. Holy moly, that sentence took forever. Wow. All right, start plugging away at the chalkboard here. It's gonna go here. Nope. Now what was I just saying? Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know where you go. Oh, it's, I tell you, the time of year, it's certainly getting colder. Woo! I don't know where I normally have a heating pad that I can sit on, but I don't know where that's at. So I'll have to figure that out for the next video, because I certainly don't want to sit here and be frozen. Oh my gosh, okay. Sorry, my phone is just blowing up. I just had to flip it over. It's nothing to do with me though, so I'm just gonna carry on weary soldier. No, maybe. Okay. There. Okay, good. Coming along, coming along. Okay, that one's gonna be way down here then. So this one. What else? But yeah, the snow. Oh my gosh, guys, the snow in Fredericton. Now that is some snow. If you, I'm not an outdoor winter person, but if you like to ski, I feel like if there must be some hills in Fredericton. There should be, because the snow was just wild, and the city was really good about it though. Like the city didn't necessarily shut down. They just kind of adapted and rolled with it. So, you know, adapt or die, right? Like that's basically what it comes down to, doesn't it? So good. I'm trying to see on the chalkboard one. So this is a puzzle hint you can do. So sometimes when you look at a puzzle piece and you're really not sure where it goes, if you can see an inkling of any other type of imagery on that, that's a good piece to kind of float. You've heard me say the term many times. Oh gosh, I haven't said that in a while though. Float your piece around the board to kind of see where it goes. Because it will make puzzling the remaining pieces, it will be easier to puzzle them. Now, say that 10 times fast for me, please. And ensure that you're not celebrating a win of a puzzle piece that you think fits, but in all actuality, it does not fit. Those are the tricky ones, I think. So, anyway. And do you know what's interesting? I believe I have been, I'm just shy of a year filming these videos. I thought about it the other day, and I believe I started, I'm going to have to go back and look, but I believe I started my videos back around the fall, if not the winter time. And my, how things have changed for me. At that time, I had my cell phone videotaping, and thankfully, due to the generosity of my husband, I was able to go get a camera and proper gear and stuff, so lucky for me. Yeah, just so funny. All right, these two pieces have to fit because they're the only ones left that make sense. Don't go there, but you do go there. There, okay. This puzzle I'm finding I'm really having to push some of the pieces in. You don't go there, that's why. You don't go there, but I bet you go there. There you go. There we go. Okay, figured that out. Good. Good. Okay, chalkboard coming together. Really, the puzzle is almost done. It's just a matter if I feel confident or not in it. Basically, I think is how that all works out. Just don't know where the end of this pie goes. And it's probably not a pie, it's probably something else. I'm just not, oh, that's what that is. See, knew it wasn't a pie. Okay, red, where do you go? There, nope. Oh, I just want this piece to fit in as well. I want all the pieces to fit in, hence the point of puzzling. There we go. Good. It's funny when you have a puzzle with various shades of color. In no way am I interested in doing a puzzle all one color. I think your brain, if you can do a puzzle in one color, I think your brain should be studied for the beauty that it is, because, there is something to be said for doing 1,000-piece all one color puzzle. Woo! Not on my best day would I even attempt that. But I do know that some of you like a challenge, so good for you. You keep doing you, and I'll keep doing me. Oh my gosh, anyway. Okay. Now I'm getting into the different shades to kind of show the hair of the pig on their chinny chin. But oh, the colors are so muted. I'll have to be mindful next time when I go to buy a puzzle to be careful of like the muted colors, because I don't know, my eyes are just struggling to make the connects, but I know I can, so I will. It's just, I think a lot of the times too, and this is a good thought for school, you think you can't until you do. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to be so, la-di-da, but it's honest to God. It is the truth. Everything that you think you can't do, just if you can give yourself some time, I think that you will realize how much you can do, and that's a wonderful thing. So don't give up on yourself just yet. If you are in school and you are feeling a bit trepidatious or a bit overwhelmed or a bit, whatever, that's normal. That is to be expected. And that's why I decided to kind of make these videos, just to say, listen, if you are struggling, you are not alone. You're not. If your school perhaps has resources for you, you should take advantage of those, of course. And what I mean by that is there guidance counselors? Is there career advice? Is there job placement? Is there any way to reduce some of the fees? Because I do think that post-secondary school, the financials can often stress you out to the point that you cannot focus. And that's such a detriment to, why you're there. And it's just, that's not what you want at all. So if there's ways that you can figure out, if there's resources you can use to help you figure out the mess that is, adulthood, then I really think you should. I think it will simply work out in your favor. However, I can't be there with you doing it. You have to do it on your own. But if you, are respectful and politeful and just say, hey, I'm struggling in blah, 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 whatever it may be, could you help me? I think most people at post-secondary institutions want to help, because that's the whole goal. Like, the goal is to get you in, get you educated, and then send you on your merry way. And that really is a beautiful thing, because it's productive. Like, I don't really know the proper word, but it's just, that's the whole point. Otherwise, why would you go there? Why would you spend all that money? Like, why, and so I think that if you identify some problems, instead of just hoping those problems go away, because they won't, I can tell you right now, if you think being an ostrich is a good idea, I'm sorry, I disagree. I think that, and this is, I'm a hand talker, so I'm not trying to wag my finger. I'm just trying to communicate my point clearly. But you pay all that money, and then to not even feel as if you could do it, I guess, like, I don't know. I am here for post-secondary education, but I'm only here for institutions that actually support the students. Otherwise, shame on you. If you, as an institution, take someone's money but don't help them when they ask for help, then you should no longer be an institution, because clearly you are just there for the money, or whatever it is. But yeah, I just think it's, a word to the wise. Just be a little bit cautious when you're thinking about that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, if there's resources there for you to use, then use them. Ask counselors, like, I did well in this course. What do you think about me doing this? And like, because they have been there, as stressed out as you are, they have been there probably for quite a while doing all of this stuff. So this stuff is routine for them. So they may forget that it's nerve-wracking. They may forget this, they may forget that. And that's okay. Like, it is what it is. We all forget, where we come from. We all forget how hard things are. We all forget our first days of things. So if you want to make the most of your opportunity, then use all the resources. That's all I'm really trying to say at the end of the day. Other than where this darn puzzle piece goes, I just don't know. those either. Go like that. Nope. 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 I was doing so good with the red there. But look at all the connect, and really it's basically just the chalkboard. So of course I'm probably going to try and do all the other pieces that I can to not be subjected to the chalkboard. But you know what's silly? I'm going to have to do the chalkboard at the end, aren't I? So I am just delaying the inevitable, which really is a bad idea. So perhaps do not puzzle like me, perhaps puzzle smarter, not harder. But again, up to you. It's your puzzle, your world. Oh. But it is also nice sometimes to choose to take the easier route, because then sometimes that means that you can be bumping up your self-confidence, which is a good thing. And as well too, if you're watching my content and you also have PTSD, then please pay attention to what gives you confidence, what gives you pride, because it is that important. It just is. I cannot express that enough, how important it is to believe in yourself, to like yourself. All of these are very important concepts, and I feel like a lot of the times we kind of lose sight of that. And I'm not talking about arrogance. I'm talking about being proud of the decisions you have made, being, aware that your decisions have consequences, like just all of that stuff. I think it just makes you a better person. And I really do think the whole goal of life is just to be a good person and make good choices. That can be extremely hard sometimes, and that can also be extremely hard for certain people. So those to me become goals. So what do I want to work on so that I can look at myself in the mirror and like what I see? Because to me, that's what it is. At the end of the day, are you looking in the mirror and do you like what you see? I don't mean physical. No, I mean emotionally. Are you happy with how you act in life? I guess would be the easiest way for me to say that. Where does this plate go? Ah, there we go. Okay. Nope. Really thought that went there. Really. Really and truly I did. Okay. Okay. Just trying to look for that storyline, but also taking any opportunity I can to fill in the board. Just clean up my puzzle pile as well would be a good idea. And where these pieces go. Dark red. There we go. Nice. That was a good connect. Okay, still going? Yep, perfect. What else to talk about, guys? What else to talk about? Some of these darker pieces on the bottom, maybe. Maybe. Whoops, just dropped one. All right, let's see what we can do here. Gosh, yeah, the snow in Fredericton. Oh, I just couldn't get over it. It was just like insatiable. It was everywhere, and it was interesting to say the least. think I'm going to have to start looking at sizes of the actual puzzle pieces, because the storylines are getting so similar and so blurred that it's becoming impossible to see which one is which. The main pig chef is going to be the last one out of the kitchen, I guess. Okay. Oh, when the puzzle piece wants to fit so badly, but still does not. Trying to think what else to talk about. I feel like this is one of my worst puzzle videos. Oh, I'm so upset with myself. Oh my gosh, I just want to be able to multitask, but my brain just seems like it is saying no, no, no. So I am trying with you guys. There we go. I certainly am trying with you guys, but I don't know. I guess cut me some slack. It's hard to do all of the multitasking sometimes. If I'm revved up about a topic, then it's going to be much easier for me. As if you've looked at any of my other puzzle videos, you know I'm usually more talky than this. However, I think I should also be afforded the luxury of, you know what, like, just give me a second to figure out what I gotta say, and then I'll say it, because I am really happy with what I've been saying. I don't script these. I do edit them, which basically just means I just listen to myself talk. Just to ensure, you want to make sure you're not dropping a swear, saying the wrong thing or blah, blah. Or also you want to ensure that what you're saying is what you intended to say, because I do think it can become very, very much a slippery slope. And, I'm not looking to upset anyone. And sometimes when I get a little bit of feedback that seems like I've upset someone, I spend so much of my time deciphering and decoding and trying to figure it all out of where I went wrong and da. So yeah. There. I don't know where that one goes either. Okay. A lot of pink. Oh, excuse me 1 second. sorry about that. Okay. So we're not all sitting here in silence. Oh, so from Toronto, I really liked the commotion. That's the only word I can really think of at the moment, guys. I say this with all sincerity. The commotion that was Toronto was everything when I was going. And it was a vibe. And I'm glad I did it. I personally couldn't live there all the time, but I never tried to live there all the time. So maybe I could. I'm just not giving myself credit. I lasted 2 years was the length of my program. And sometimes, very rarely, because I much rather just come home. But sometimes I would have a friend come up and visit me. And it was so nice when they actually could do that. I felt so appreciative that they would, spend their hard-earned money and their vacation and all that good stuff. Anyway, so we found out about a club where I said I like to go dancing. I think this is a good story. So we found a club that was called The Government. And oh my goodness, it was, oh man, it was awesome. It was the size of Costco, and you walked in, it was $20 at the door, which you have to understand, coming from Nova Scotia, where half the time the cover was free, if not maybe $5, $20 seemed like so much to me. Now that just shows, how small of a community I kind of came from, if you will, because my disgust, if you will, at how expensive it was quickly diminished and turned into admiration. You walked in and you had MCs, and it was all separate rooms. So you'd have the hip hop room, or the R&B room, or the pop room, or the rock room, or the heavy metal room. And almost every room had their own MC. And oh my gosh, it was, they had, the people who dance on the like the satin fabric, they spin and do all the aerobatics. Aerobatics? No, not aerobics. Anyway, they do all the spins up in the air. They were there and they were doing all their stuff, and it was, oh my gosh, it was, I can't even come up with the right word. It was just so cool. Like, my God, it was cool. And I'm so happy. That was such a positive memory. I'm so happy I got to go do that. And yeah, I forget how late we stayed, but we certainly got our money's worth. And I never went back. But I'm really glad I got that experience one time. It was so cool. Like, oh my gosh, it was cool. Like, it was so friggin' neat. Like, and I will never forget that. Never. So yeah. It was just, I've never been to a party where you have the MC, and just like in the songs, they're like, let me clear my throat, okay, and oh my gosh, it was I really like hip hop and I really like some rap. I like stuff that I can dance to. Let's just put it like that. But oh, it was such a good time. Like just such a good time. So I'm so happy I got to experience that. So happy. Oh wow. I'm shocked I just made that connect. Good for me. Good for me. Nope. Alright, maybe I will. I'd like to see where that dark gray goes. Oh, that's going to be the hat or something. Oh, that hat is going to be miserable to put through. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nimsy, are you snoring again? Are you snoring again, Nimsy? Yes, you are. Alright, I need gray somewhere to finish off that elephant. I don't see... Oh, I hope I'm not missing a piece. Oh, that's going to be so annoying if I am. I thought I had all the pieces done. Oh, sorry guys, my zipper's hitting the microphone. That's going to be a weird sound later for me when I'm re-watching this. What else? What else can we talk about? You know what? I'm going to take a quick break and yeah, I will think of something else to talk about. All right, guys. See you in a bit.